Thank you, Julie. Hello, my name is Joe Minutolo, and I'm Olivia Minutolo's father. I'd like to first start by starting with our favorite verse in the Bible, Matthew 19:26. All things are possible with God. For me, my beautiful wife Jenny, our twins Vinny and Bella, and our princess Olivia, this is the foundation for the lives that we live. And this is what got us through Olivia's 26 months of leukemia treatment. The ability to believe in faith over fear, especially when dealt with a situation that no family ever wants to be dealt. Today truly is a momentous day in our lives. Our princess Olivia is cancer-free. Not a day goes by where we don't thank God for all the doctors and nurses at Johns Hopkins Old Children's Hospital that treated and ultimately cured our princess of this terrible disease that still today takes too many young lives. To really appreciate this day, though, we have to take a journey back to the beginning. Olivia was diagnosed with pre-B acute lymphoblastic leukemia on September 4th of 2014. News that no family should ever hear. We were devastated. Not knowing much about this cancer, Jenny and I truly thought it was a death sentence for her. But thanks to our Almighty Father, it wasn't and it won't be. So if you don't know much about leukemia and the treatments, Olivia will tell you the first 8 months are pretty brutal. In addition to the on and off months of steroids that put her through real depression, she was getting weekly vincristine and other types of chemotherapy in her port that made it very difficult for her to walk and even prevented her from climbing stairs because of the high toxicity levels in her body. She would also get monthly spinal taps along with her daily oral medicine and of course the midnight runs to the emergency room, on and off stays at the hospital, you name it. Truly impossible to get through without God, our family, our friends, and the incredible network of support that we have, including all of our friends at Johns Hopkins Old Children's Hospital. After these 3 months, she then entered into the maintenance phase, which is still pretty intense. But during the maintenance, which lasted through November 10th of 2016, we only had monthly hospital visits, quarterly chemo treatments, quarterly spinal taps, steroids, as well as daily oral chemo pills. There were still extended stays at the hospital, but not as much as during the first 8 months. I mentioned daily chemo pills. In addition to antibiotics, Olivia had to take a chemo pill every day, and 12 of them on Mondays. I don't know why it was Mondays, but it was. She actually learned how to swallow 12 pills at once. Now, if you can believe a 6-year-old swallowing 12 pills at once, all we say is thank you, applesauce. Olivia's last chemo pill was on October 10th, 2016, and she's considered cancer-free. She'll be considered clinically cured 5 years from that day. All she has to do now is go back to the clinic for bi-monthly blood work to get her numbers checked to make sure there aren't any signs of leukemia. Eventually, we'll only go back once a year. So far, we haven't detected any serious long-term side effects from the treatment. She truly is a miracle, truly a gift back from God. She plays soccer twice a week, and she'll begin training for her 4th triathlon, second one being cancer-free. There are so many families that have dealt with what we went through. My wife and I can't imagine what that would be like without the tremendous resources that Johns Hopkins Old Children's Hospital has. Truly a blessing to only live 10 minutes away from this incredible hospital facility. In addition to the incredible medical care she received, she loved meeting all the child life specialists at the hospital. Those women have an unbelievable way of working with children and getting their minds off of why they really are at the clinic and the hospital. In addition to Johns Hopkins Old Children's Hospital, we were introduced to the Children's Dream Fund, the country's oldest wish-granting organization for children with life-threatening diseases, which I can tell you I proudly serve on the board of. We really love Johns Hopkins Old Children's Hospital and all that they do for families like ours, which is why we are so honored when we were asked to come speak to you today. I know there are unbelievable sponsors and supporters here today, and for that we say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all that you do to give them the resources they need to treat children like Olivia. Olivia would now like to personally thank Dr. Grana, Dr. Ben, Nurse Sarah, Nurse Jackie, and all the many other doctors, nurses, and child life specialists that cured her. She's going to thank you by singing one of her favorite songs from Rachel Platten, who, thanks to all her friends at the Rowdies, got her a chance to meet back in 2016. So if you don't mind giving her a round of applause for encouragement, I think we can start.